But wait a minute. Is art natural? Well, it must be. After all, we owe our existence to an image, the image of God. We are an image. And since then, they say that wherever we look, we only see ourselves. Reflecting. We are there, projected onto everything we see. I guess since we are image, we must be making images of everything then. Or maybe we see images because that's the way our brain works. The way we acquire, well, knowledge. You know, not by divine infusion, but by learning. Perhaps when we see something that resembles an already stored image, the process of retrieval information starts a new knowledge-making event. And so the image is the beginning and the end of the process of knowing. The fact that there are screens everywhere is then not the cause of our visual necessity, but its proof and consequence. So what I wonder is, has our image nature anything to do with this thing we call art? I mean, what do we talk about when we talk about art? Do we like art because it produces joyful effects that increase our capacity to act in the world? Or is it because we hope for the aesthetic spirit to balance our state of nature, of all against all? And is the art of politics of critical disposition? Is it the artistic production of subjectivity? Is the process of self-creation an aesthetic business and the political functioning of art? I mean, really, what do we talk about when we talk about art? You know? Some say art is critique. Well, contemporary art. I mean, art is art and then there is contemporary art. But, I mean, contemporary art is this separate entity that may or, may be art. But in general, there is the idea that contemporary art is critique, but that currently doesn't do enough of it. And it's just a puppet for neoliberal globalization. The argument goes that intellectually challenging art can train an audience to think critically and independently. But critique is under criticism. The ways of judgment and authority of the critical critique are being criticized. And now there is no so much room for critical anything in the already stuffed art world, they say. That critique is an alibi for the market. A pardon, like buying an indulgence. That activism is exploitative and neoliberal. It replaces social justice as the business of the arts. That the critics are fetishizing critique as much as the fetishists that they criticize fetishize their shit. Awareness about domination doesn't solve anything, and awareness only is not transformative per se. Contemporary art is linked to power and domination, but I wonder if we end with the art, will the domination go away? So the art belongs to a society's metabolism, super and structurally metabolized, like nothing is autonomous. And what if we change the place of the art? If the art is not in the object, but outside of it, for instance, in the brain, as some cognitive emotional occurrence, then the object is only an instrument, and we could solve some definition problems. So art, and not just fine art, could be an epistemic event, a complex cognitive emotional mental state projecting of concomitant cognitive emotional and memory processes with often antithetical value perception. Guess what? How do we understand society? Cutting through a space-time of a geological scale like a loaf of bread. Society is as flat and artificial as maths. It is an image, of course. What else could it be? An image of collectivity. squeezed into a one single and highly significant signifier. Produced, consumed, metabolized, and excreted, produced again, in the becoming continuum of image-subject society. It's also known as the cycle of food, the ingestion, metabolization, excretion cycle. Wherever the image goes, finds only another image. All aspects of both subjectivity and circumstance are occupied by it. Womanhood, happiness, become two-dimensional and immutable, and assailed by time and space. Circumstance becomes an image of circumstance, a projection, a possibility, as infinite as numbers. The real goes unnoticed, unregistered, taken over by the projection and its promise. The image is never realization, because an image is an image is an image. Realization belongs to space-time. The image-struck subjectivity cannot become its circumstantial possibility because it only asks for the image. Two-dimensionality is not disclosed into the image subject. It is the precondition to remain image, even after the image. Perhaps humans long for that day when we will be independent of space-time. A DNA inscribed longing for the image and the virtual, the unreal, for the overcoming of our biological physical truth.